Carmen sent me this video and I said, challenge accepted. And that was 3 years ago. This guy deboned the entire duck in 3 minutes. I was obsessed. I visualized it. I practiced it. It was the last thing I thought about at night.
Again?
And the first thing in the morning. I think I'm ready. So I decided to do it on a turkey. This is going to be the hardest recipe I've ever done.
Last year we did a more traditional turkey. So if you're interested in that, we have the video in the description down below. And this year we're going with an Asian theme. We're going to play off the 8 treasure duck. So the 8 treasure duck is a royal Qing dynasty dish. You stuff it with 8 ingredients. And it's considered a kung fu dish, meaning you might need some kung fu to know how to do it.
Mine is really bad.
You need
Skills.
because you have to debone the entire thing whole without breaking the skin. And it needs to look like a bird after it's all said and done. Gasp!
All right, no pressure. Before we get to the deboning, we need to have the stuffing ingredients ready. Actually, the night before. Soak your dry shiitake mushrooms, dried shrimp, and glutinous rice for at least 4 hours. Dice up your Chinese sausage, chestnuts, salted egg yolks, drained mushrooms, and dried shrimp. We're also going to use peanuts, peas, and corn. Every place uses different ingredients. This is what we're going to use because I want it that way.
Can't unhear that.
1:23 a.m. Yeah, we miscalculated time needed to film. Heat up your wok with some oil. Stir fry your Chinese sausage and peanuts until it's fragrant. Then add in your dried shrimp, your shiitake mushrooms, stir, 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 stir. Remove from the heat and set aside. And then warm up some more oil. Add in your rice, stir fry it for a minute, and when the rice starts to dry out, add some water. Now don't pour all your water in at once. We're going to repeat this a couple of times. Not even close. Close the lid and steam on low until al dente. You can add in your Shaoxing wine. Oops! Add your sausage, shrimp, mushrooms, and peanuts back in. We're on the home stretch now. Add in the rest of your ingredients and flavor with salt, soy sauce, sesame oil, and white pepper. Oh, and don't forget the most important part, the salty egg yolks. We're good to go. Set that aside to cool.
The next morning.
Scissors, paring knife, cleaver. I might not be doing the right thing. And I wasn't. Oh yeah, that makes it much, much easier. Separate the meat from the back. Okay, he's going too fast, yo.
3 minutes.
Dislocate the hip bone. Then cut along the backbone. Snip, snip. Dig your hand deep to separate the meat from the bones. There's life. Flip it over and start cutting between the cartilage and the breast. Yeah.
Between the meat and the cartilage, go all the way to the front. And then the side.
Yeah, do that.
Pull.
It's almost time. Pull the bones out the back. All right, we have half of it out. Cut open the joint that's connecting the wings. We got it. Still mostly in one piece, so that's a good... I lost a breast. Womp womp. Now the thighs. And finally, the wings. Look at that. I took it one step further than that guy.
You took 3 minutes. This is like an hour and a half already.
Here it is. The floppy turkey. I managed to debone the whole thing. I am kind of proud of myself, so show some love by hitting that like button. Time to season and stuff the bird. Salt the inside. This is like the first time in like the history of turkey that we have a nicely salted thigh. Look at that, all the way in.
Well, hopefully this will be moist and tasty.
It's going in the sous vide. It's going to be moist and tasty.
Imagine if
That's
it's
enough.
dry.
Splash some Shaoxing wine.
So I need to go deep, right?
Roll up your sleeves.
Roll up my sleeve because this is
Get your hand
like
dirty for once.
TSA cavity search.
Stuff your turkey about 80% full and massage it into shape.
Where is it? Oh, cute. Huh?
I'm not sure if that's the word to describe this.
It's
I'm
very
cute.
soft and fluffy.
I'm cute too, I guess.
Yeah, I guess you're very soft and fluffy too.
Close this bad boy up. Doesn't seem like there's enough skin. It's kind of ugly. Maybe I will give it a little patchwork here, you know? Take the skin, put it on the back.
Skin graft? It looks so funny. It looks like a diaper. It is what it is.
And the next step is to get it into our vacuum bag.
We have these extra large expandable bags.
These things are lifesavers for large things. I'm telling you, these things are the best.
This is heavy.
So you can see we left a lot of extra bag just in case you do not want to end up with too little bag because it's really hard to seal.
You know what you didn't do?
What?
Pour hot water over it.
Pour boiling water over the turkey to tighten the skin.
Oh, did you see that? Did you see that?
Back in there. Well, it's a good thing we left all that extra bag. Sous vide the turkey at 155 degrees Fahrenheit for 6 hours.
6 hours later.
Like, look at this thing. It's like
going like this.
It's like flexing.
Yeah.
It's really weird.
This is what it's doing.
It feels good, like it's stiff, so that's a good sign. The leg shrank.
It looks like a giant chicken.
It does.
People here already? This early?
Oh, we're filming, by the way. You get to cut to see the rice.
Okay. Shh.
Brush on a layer of red vinegar to give it some color and dry it off. We're running a bit behind schedule, so let's speed it up.
Dude, you're blowing the entire house. It's so strong.
This is what happens when you come to my parties early. How come he has two right hands?
This arm looks a lot more muscular than your usual arm, Kevin.
To finish it off, heat the oil to 375 degrees and ladle it on until the skin is golden brown. This thing is really heavy, and it took much longer than expected. Should have just finished it off in the oven. But we've come too far and we're committed. Extra flavor.
Ew.
This turkey is a showstopper. Imagine your guests watching you carve through it like butter, no bones at all. The sous vide made it so juicy and tender. The 8 treasures rice fully absorbed all the flavor from the turkey. This was a lot of work, but I would totally do it again in a couple of years. If you're looking for something more traditional, check out our other turkey video here. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button and notification bell. Why are you still here? Click the next video.